This is Terique Owens, and you're watching Jim on Base.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jim on Base Show. We're in New Orleans at the Super Bowl with the great Terique Owens, and it's great to see you. How's it going for you today?
Hey man, it's going great. It's a lot going on, but it's going great.
And I think you had said this is your first time in New Orleans, right?
It is.
Well, that makes two of us. So were you able to go anywhere or see the city a little bit, or?
Walked around a little bit, not too much. Hopefully I'm done working.
Yeah.
Get to explore a little bit, but yeah, I want to check out Bourbon Street a little bit. Yeah.
Well, I got to say, I never like to bring up people's dads or anything, but you're the second person I've had on where I've had them and their dad at one point.
Right.
I've had Roger Clemens and his sons Cody and Casey. So
okay.
I had your dad on at the Reggie Jackson softball event at the Oakland Coliseum a couple months ago. So nice to have a little father-son action going.
Definitely.
And you have the same initials too. So Matt, are you guys pretty close? Obviously.
Yeah, definitely. We're really close.
And it's got to be pretty neat for you to come back to be a part of the Niners because you grew up around them, right?
Right. Nah, yeah. It's always a surreal. Well, obviously it's a surreal experience. Obviously, just getting to the league, but I think it was more of it was a crazy experience just for him to see that I made it to the same team that he got drafted by. So, but yeah.
And you're similar in numbers. I think you're number 83, right?
Yeah, I wear 83. I came in as 84, and then I got hurt, and then they brought me back, and then I'm in 83. I want to get 18.
Okay.
Just because you know what I'm saying. Like obviously he wore 81, but I want to do 18. Just kind of flip it a little bit. Kind of make it my own number. But obviously I look in the mirror. Like I used to have a 18 chain. I look in the mirror. Obviously 81 backwards. You know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like I see myself in him. You know what I'm saying. So.
That's pretty neat because I was going to ask, growing up around the Niners, did you have like a favorite teammate of his that maybe was a mentor, just like a cool guy that you looked forward to seeing?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. Honestly, like all of that's like a blur. Just being young and with football, like, I didn't start playing football till my sophomore year of high school. So like I never, watched football or nothing like that. Or even, what I'm saying, like leading up to me playing football. You know what I'm saying? So. I never had anybody that, I was like, oh, yeah, I really got to meet this person. And, you know what I'm saying? I've met so many people, but, yeah.
Well, who are you away from football? Are you into other sports, or what are your other interests?
Yeah, I played basketball. So I played basketball all my life up until sophomore year of high school. And then that's when I made that transition to football. And then, I had to hang the basketball shoes up. But, I still take them down every now and then, you know what I'm saying, just to hoop around a little bit. But obviously I can't do it too much now because, like, football is my focus. But, I kind of get in. We got like a little hoop in the locker room. We shoot around a little bit, but yeah.
Well, are you a big Warriors guy then? Who's your basketball team?
I like the Warriors. I'm not going to be biased and be like, that's my team because I'm from the Bay. I can't even sit here and do that. Honestly, like my first ever favorite team was the Celtics. Believe it or not. That team with Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Rajon Rondo, all of them, Paul Pierce. Like that was my first ever favorite team. Then I liked Miami, obviously. I like the Warriors though. I like the Warriors.
Well, I know you grew up in the East Bay and you went to high school at the renowned Bishop O'Dowd, right? Yeah. So it's cool that around the Niners, back on the Niners now, went to high school in the Bay. So it's pretty special.
No, definitely. It's funny how it went full circle because obviously I started in the Bay. I went to JUCO in the Bay. Then I went to Florida, which was, crazy experience. Obviously just from going from California all the way to Florida. That was actually something I didn't really want to do initially. And then obviously I did it. And then I actually loved it, to be honest. And then went from FAU to Missouri State. And then obviously just training and everything. I did my training and everything back in California. And then, ended up right on the Niners back in the Bay. So.
Well, when you're in NOLA, there's so much great food, so do you kind of take the week off from training and eating right, or can you partake, I imagine?
Right now, I'm still kind of like working my way back into, training, so kind of just took like a, little month off and, got to take some time off. About, we playing 5-6 months out of the year, so got to take, some mental time off, but definitely a little more lenient with, my eating and but I still try to make sure, still eating pretty well. But I'm not a big seafood guy. I know, boils out here are like, the big thing. But, I might try something.
Yeah, I learned right behind us. They taught me how to crack and eat a crawfish. So that was a first for me, yeah.
Really?
It's interesting.
Like, I'm willing to try things, but, I'm not like, unless I'm in that situation to try it, I probably won't go try it.
Well, that's how I had to come to New Orleans to do it.
Right, exactly. So now I'm out here, so I might go ahead and try that. So.
Well, do you have any products or foundations, anything you want to promote or anything you're a part of?
Anything that I'm part of? I mean, shout out my agency, Disruptive. Shout out my agency. We'll shout out my Pops clothing brand, Prototype 81. That's all I can kind of give you right now.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the bio, and it's nice to meet your agent, the great Big Al, another Bishop O'Dowd alumni. So.
Absolutely.
Well, one thing I got to ask you before we end it, no matter who I have on, I'm a big music fan, so what kind of music are you into, and who was your first concert, or have you been to any memorable ones?
Okay. I listen to R&B a lot.
Nice.
I'm an R&B guy. Dang, first concert? I've actually only been to one concert, and it was a Chris Brown concert. Okay. I forgot what age I went. I think I was somewhere between like 12, 13. I don't even remember, to be honest. I've probably been like 11, 13, somewhere between there. Mm-hmm. But I went to a Chris Brown concert. There was a Rod Wave concert in Oakland not too long ago. I wanted to go to that. That would have been cool to go to. But I'm trying to start getting into more stuff like that. Obviously, just with like school, football, and all that. Like, I never was like someone who went out and like went to concerts or just went out just in general. So I think I want to try doing that now that, obviously I'm in my career and, I got some time to, go do that type of stuff. So.
Well, Terique, it's great to meet you. Thanks for coming on the show. And just remember me when you're in the end zone, okay?
Absolutely.
Give me a little wink or something.
Absolutely. I got you. No, I got you.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
It was nice to meet you.